I'm Dr. Dawn Lammert. I'm a child neurologist and epilepsy genetics fellow conducting research in the lab of Dr. Joe and Susanna Scafidi. I'm excited to share with you today my work on astrocytic neurotransmitter metabolism after neonatal brain injury from intermittent hypoxia, which I'll be presenting next month at the 15th International Hershey Conference on Developmental Brain Injury. Preterm birth affects approximately 500,000 infants in the United States. As NICU care has improved, mortality has decreased, especially for extremely preterm infants or infants born less than 28 weeks gestation. But although these infants are surviving, they are at continued risk of long-term adverse neurocognitive deficits, neurobehavioral problems, and epilepsy. Virtually all infants born extremely preterm experience apnea prematurity or a disorganized breathing pattern that leads to repeated brief periods of hypoxia. Using a mouse model of intermittent hypoxia to model preterm brain injury, I'm studying how intermittent hypoxia affects brain metabolism. Astrocytes are the master regulators of metabolism. Although neurons are the best studied cell in the brain, the synapse is surrounded by the astrocyte. The astrocyte is responsible for the production of glutamine, which it converts to glutamate for signaling in neurons. The astrocyte also takes up glutamate from the synapse and converts it back into glutamine to prevent excitotoxicity. I have found that intermittent hypoxia disrupts the expression and function of astrocytic enzymes integral to this glutamine-glutamate cycle. In addition, intermittent hypoxia alters glutamate uptake by the astrocyte, and this change exists even a month after injury. Therefore, early life insults have the potential to set the tone for astrocytic neurotransmitter metabolism long term. We hypothesize that these changes underpin the adverse neurologic outcomes seen after preterm brain injury, and understanding how intermittent hypoxia affects astrocytic neurotransmitter metabolism is the first step to developing therapeutics for preterm brain injury that target these mechanisms. Research is truly a collaborative process, and I would like to thank my mentors, Dr. Joe and Susanna Scafidi, as well as my fellow postdoc, Dr. Regina Fernandez. Thanks for listening.